All right. I'm going to move on to the next question here. That was a great discussion. I loved it. That's exactly what we want to do with this. So, all right. If Mike Trout wins at least one World Series in his career, Harrison, does it change, quote unquote, his spot on the all-time list?
It's really sad you've got to Photoshop that picture, but
yeah. I did a pretty good job with this one, huh?
It looked legit. It really does. I don't think it changes his spot on the all-time list. I think, and I don't think it does because his talent and what he did is undeniable. He's not one of those guys who was like, on the bubble, or maybe he's in this category. He was so head and shoulders above everybody in the game in his era, but also he was on a trajectory to be that way all time.
Yeah.
So I don't think him winning changes his spot on the all-time list. What I do think it does, it solidifies his legacy as somebody who could win, because that's the only question mark left. His talent's undeniable, but can he win? And we don't know.
Yeah. John says depends on if he gets traded to a winning team or it's with the Angels, and that's a fair point.
True.
Matthew says not anymore because he's not an impact player at this point in his career. And that's pretty much the point I was going to make, Matthew. I'm with you. If he would have won earlier in his career, absolutely. If he has won maybe two, maybe even 3 World Series before this point, absolutely he goes up 5-10 spots on the all-time list, because not only is he one of the most talented players ever to play the game, he also wins, right? So he's already passed a whole bunch of players there. But if he wins now, I'm with you. It doesn't change anything. His spot is his spot for right now. Love Mike Trout. When he is right, he is the most fun for me to watch.
Yep.
He's the funnest guy. Because his talent's unreal. You don't get to see that night in and night out. Like, it's that unique. His skill set is that unique and that far above everybody else. It sucks. Plain and simple, it sucks.
It's a shame because he put up all those crazy numbers on teams that weren't good, surrounded by guys that were, lesser human beings. And then he finally got some help around him. That's when his physical health went down the tubes, when Shohei comes to town. So he's now missing games.
Yeah.
And then you bring Rendon in, and you got Shohei misses a big chunk, and then he misses it. He misses time. And then, of course, Rendon never saw the field again after 2020. And you never got to see Mike Trout healthy with anybody around him, because when Shohei came to town, Trout was already starting to fade.
Yep.
It's just so disappointing.
Yeah, Curtis, this is probably the best comparison, comment of the night right now so far. He would have to go to another team and fans would give him the Ray Bork treatment, respect and sympathy, and nailed it. As Boston fans growing up, we were sad to see Ray Bork leave the Bruins, but when he went to Colorado and got his trophy, all of Boston was standing up and applauding. That would be the same exact treatment for Trout. Nailed it, Curtis. Nice one. Yeah, agree fully.
Yeah, the Ray Bork situation was terrible, but they did the right thing for him, and he got what he wanted. And as Boston fans, all you could do was applaud Ray for finally getting what he deserved. But it always bothered you he couldn't have done it in Boston.
Yep. Matthew, good point here. Nothing against Trout at all. It's just the backside. He was special for seven years. Yeah, I agree. We're with you. So
yeah, he's not the headliner anymore. He'd be just another guy on a championship team. But at the same time, that was Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw's got 3 rings now, right? 3? 2?
Yeah, 2020.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he only really had an impact in one of them.
Right.
Which is also kind of sad to see Kershaw on the other side, who had the terrible playoff performances and never really got a chance to shake that.